Hello, my name is Carx82 and welcome back to Season 2. No, just kidding, Season 3 of our GregTech New Horizons Season 2. Unfortunately, we had a issue with Windows Update. Unfortunately, I don't know what causes it, but whenever we have a Windows Update, I'd say about 50% of the time, it changes my microphone settings in OBS, and I don't notice until we get a video with no sound. So yeah, I'm recording a voiceover. I'll try to remember what we're doing. It has been a couple days, but as you can see, we are in the Nether, and I am derping around right here. That is because I have brought some of these seared tanks from Tinkers, filled them up, and they do hold their inventory when you break them. Unfortunately, I realized it was nighttime right there, and you can't that you take damage from having lava in your inventory if you don't have it in your hand. So when I tried to use my sleeping bag, I took damage and it broke. So but anyway, yeah, we are good. We got a bunch of lava that should help us out a little bit with getting our Tinker's tools up and running, or the 3x3 tools. Well, I guess it's 3x3 the mining, the hammer, but yeah, the hammer will let us get our resources much quicker. And then I also need the lumber axe so we can chop down trees much quicker. Yeah, in case you're wondering why I switched to my sword right there, I always do that when I go through the thing. If I'm holding like a bucket of lava, I always switch to like a different item. So when I click on the door, I don't like place the block of lava. But I don't think that would have happened with the tanks, but it's just kind of habit. If I'm holding a block of lava, I don't like right-clicking on stuff with it. So, all right, there we go. Those aren't part of the multi-block. I just kind of place them there to just have them right there, and then we can fill a thing. But yeah, so I need to get the parts, and I believe I'm trying to remember what I was doing, and I'm trying to figure out which resource we want to make the tools out of. So there's alamite, and there's our alamite. I was like, I knew we made alamite somewhere, and I couldn't find where I put the ingots. I had forgotten that I had made the alamite plates, and I put them in that to craft up the tool forge, because we are going to need the tool forge. Now, I have no idea why I just decided to click on that. Oh, right. Pulverizing aluminum gravel. You don't have to put that in the Tinker's smelter. Also, I noticed I shake my mouse a lot when I am talking, don't I? It's funny, like, watching this back. I'm like, wow, it is funny I do that. Anyway, so what I'm saying is you can... yes, put the gravel in the macerator. You don't have to put it in the smelter, and you will get two ores as opposed to one if you just put it in the smelter. Now we do have just the one coal boiler, so we're pushing it here, trying to run multiple machines on it. But I just want to get like ore doubling up, and I want to get the basic machines producing bronze and stuff before we start spamming out boilers and stuff. So yeah, just hammered down the aluminum gravel, and there is the aluminum for our alamite. I think what we're gonna do is probably, I don't know what I just did right there, but we'll probably do the... I'm trying to decide which... do I want to do like the the lumber axe with alumite, or do I want to just do the hammer? And I'm thinking probably just the hammer, because I can't craft up steel right now. We don't have a primitive blast furnace, so I can't easily make alumite after we use up these steel ingots. So yeah, I'm thinking we'll make the hammer with the alumite for the mining level, because it does give you like a mining level of 5 or something like that. And then you level it up. So we'll get up to a mining level of 6 with alumite. But I do have to be a little bit careful, because we won't be able to repair it if I run out. Like if I go through all the durability before we can craft up more steel, we're gonna be kind of sad. So, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do the lumber axe until I'll replace the lumber axe maybe with alumite, but not until we can do our steel. But there is the last of our aluminum, so I'm just gonna throw that in the forge hammer. A very satisfying sound effect, I do say so. And I need obsidian, and we need steel. So there we go. I got the dust crafted up. I needed to go mine some of our obsidian. I needed 4 pieces of obsidian. I crafted up 18 things of alumite dust and threw them into the smelter. I believe you can actually smelt that in a furnace as well. But yeah, I did throw I don't know if I mentioned I threw a emerald on there. Also, this paper grows back, so that's really cool. Thanks for mentioning the paper bark sapling. Very helpful. But I wasn't sure if the paper grew back, but apparently it does. I threw an emerald on our pickaxe to boost the mining level, so I could go get the obsidian that we needed for the alumite. That's what I was trying to say. All right, so there are the blocks of iron. I need like I think it's a tool station and a seared slab or something. So tool forge. Yeah, like half a tool station and half a seared slab. And to get the seared slab, it is 20 cobblestone in the smelter. But I just started thinking, you know what? Let's make a hopper. I got kind of tired of doing that manually. So I was looking at the hopper, and I had forgotten how expensive this stuff is at this point at the back. We need a lot of iron. I think it's something like 12 ingots of iron, I think. Because I believe the gear is 10 ingots. Because, yeah, why wouldn't it be? This is GregTech New Horizons, so yeah, of course. So it's 6 ingots for the plates, and then 1 each for the rods, so that's 10 ingots for iron gears before we can eventually get it down to 4 ingots. But yeah, it's just kind of funny that it is expensive. All right, so yeah, as we can see, we are definitely using up the steam. But we will get that fixed. So there we go. There is the hopper. And yeah, and then if you add in like the tools that you need and the chests that have been like Gregified, yeah, that a hopper is hilariously expensive. All right, so we got chocolate sprinkles cake. And apparently that entire cake gives us like no hunger. I thought that was kind of funny. But anyway, all right, we get a hopper and then our 20 cobblestone that will melt down for the half slab of seared stone that we need. Also, I should put a fence there because I literally almost just ran off the base there. That's a little bit dangerous. All right, so there is the tool station. I decided to use the one that was in the chest for some reason, not thinking that we already had a tool station over here that's obsolete now, so, but anyway. I don't know what I was saying right there. No clue. But, okay, there is the tool station for that, and then we need the seared stone. Which is just one seared stone cut in half. Very strange. I mean, I kind of get why that's a thing, I guess, but kind of like just a weird recipe. Also, I'm saying I need to get a better sword, which is true. I still have a flint sword that I haven't got around to, but okay. So I'm going to start making the hammer that we're going to need. And we'll do the head out of alumite. And then I think we're going to do... I think I'm going to do the head part with obsidian. I'm saying I need the... I could have just used that tool station instead of the one we ran away to get one from the chest. And apparently I need to hit it with a torch. Yeah, it's kind of funny watching this back. I'm like... I don't usually like watching... I don't like hearing myself talk, so I don't usually watch all my stuff all the way through. But, okay, iron tool rod, did obsidian plates, and there we go. We got reinforced 3 at tool level 5, and that is going to let us go mine up a whole bunch of iron and copper. So we're going to need lots and lots of bronze moving forward here, and that's why I wanted to get the hammer first, so I can use that to go get stuff up. And I don't know what I was saying right there either. It has been a couple days, so I am trying to remember what I was doing. Yep, I have no clue. I have no clue what I'm saying right now. Oh well. So we'll just watch me move stuff around in my inventory. Pretty sure I'm saying something about repairing it. If I run out of alumite, I can't repair it anymore. So I think that's what I was saying right there. But there is a bit of steel right there, so that will actually let us get like 8 steel ingots. I could have gotten like a thaumium tool rod, but I need tough tool rods, so it didn't really seem worth it. So yeah, I just did alumite, obsidian, and then the thing. So I'm gonna go get more copper and iron for a lot of this crafting that we're gonna need to do. Yeah, we are using the steam like crazy there. I think it produces. Like later on, I remember I looked at how much it produces, and I think it can run like, yeah, what is it? It's like 16 EU per tick worth of things at once, or something like that. One coal boiler. It's not like a whole lot, but it can run like 2 macerators or something like that, I think. All right, but anyway, we're back, and I am down in the mine, and look at that, we found some silver. So I At this point, I think I have enough silver. Turns out I actually don't have enough silver for a solar boiler. But yeah, I'm just down in my mine, and I'm actually fixing this. I actually kind of screwed up. I was mining the wrong layer. So I'm actually mining down one more down. So the 3x3 is like the correct size, because I was actually up. This layer was like one too high kind of thing. I guess what I was trying to say. But I actually really like mining with a 3x3 tool. I actually find it kind of like, I just like zone out, just mine away and like listen to music, and it doesn't really like I don't feel like it's too grindy. That's, I guess, what I'm trying to say. But boy, is it is so much quicker now that we have a 3x3 mining tool. The only annoying bit is all the stuff in the floor, but yeah, I actually need I think I need 3 more silver. I thought I had enough, but I forgot about the 3 ingots to 2 plates. I was thinking it was a 1-to-1 ratio. I totally forgot about that. But there is our one of the caves. We'll just close that up. But yeah, it is so satisfying when you get to, like, it's just such a big. Oh, is that another silver? Or was that iron? That might have been iron. Oh, that is silver. And more silver. We got all the silver. All right, I think that's enough. I think we need 9 for the. You need 3 double plates, I think, and so it's 3 ingots worth each. All right, we'll finish up with this, and we will get our lumber axe crafted up. It's like just very satisfying just mining out like an entire vein. I don't know. To me, I think it's kind of satisfied. All right, we are back. I'm going to craft up the solar boiler. But before we do that, we are going to have to smelt up some glass dust. I'm just saying right here that I miscalculated the amount that we needed. Also, that is a pretty slow recipe. We actually need 3 of those. I think I might actually need 1 more ingot of silver. I can't remember. Or did I fix it? I can't remember. Also, I have no idea what I'm saying right there. Oh, I have enough. I couldn't remember if I had gotten enough at this point. But to get the solar boiler, we do need to get our first glass, which is a real pain. I'm just remembering you have to melt it down in the smeltery, and then you have to chisel it before we get like a arc furnace. Glass is a real pain. But now I'm actually thinking, like, we actually don't need like the Minecraft glass. I could just build with the smeltery glass, the clear glass. Like, I don't actually need the Minecraft glass, but I'm doing this quest because it is locking. Forget what it's. I think it's. And there we go. There's a GregTech New Horizons recipe for the chisel. So, all right, there we go. Did some of the crafting off camera. Just some of that like microcrafting, it is I don't mind it, but yeah, we've seen so much of it, so I'm trying to do a lot of that off camera. But there we go. We got some cookies. We got our glass. All right, and there is that. And we need double plates. I wonder if I could have thrown that in the forge hammer. I don't know if the Steam Forge Hammer does those plates. Like if you put the 2 plates in, would it do a double one? I actually don't know. But all right, there we go. There is a simple solar boiler. And I'm trying to figure out how the heck are we going to set this up. I have this like really badly set up. Like having the boiler in the middle and then splitting the steam is absolutely terrible. I'm going to redo that actually pretty soon. I was thinking about placing it right there, and then I realized the steam vent is right there, so I can't place the boiler there. And then I realized the tank is actually up top. The water tank is above, so it's going to be blocking the boiler. Yep, I just realized it right there. So I can't even put it right there. It's going to be blocked, so... yeah, we're going to redo this very, very soon, because this is, yeah, really badly set up. Also, you better hurry up, because if you put water in a hot boiler, you're going to be in for a world of hurt. But I believe if you cover the top, it'll stop it from heating up. All right, so there we go. That's the output. And then we'll connect it with the wooden pipes. And we just got to be careful that we don't accidentally let steam go in there. So there we go. There is the water. And we can see those small wooden pipes are easily handling the amount of water that we need to fit through there. So they don't use a lot of water. I thought I blocked the output right there. It doesn't look like I blocked the output. I was just checking to make sure I didn't get nuggets from smelting the crush, because sometimes you get crushed. Like if you smelt copper or crushed gold, I'm just throwing stuff off my balcony. Apologizing to the neighbors below that I'm throwing stuff off the balcony, right? Just a little stone dust. Yeah. So what was I saying? Oh, yeah. If you smelt copper or gold, you will get nuggets, and that's just a kind of a pain to deal with at this point in the pack. All right, so there we go. We are producing steam almost. There we go. I thought I did that to stop steam from going in there. Although, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, that actually has an output for steam, doesn't it? The solar boiler, whereas the other boiler doesn't actually have a dedicated output. So maybe steam couldn't go into there. Anyway, yeah. So there we go. We got 2 boilers, and that will just produce some steam passively. But I do have to be pretty careful with sleeping every night, otherwise it'll cool off. I'm just realizing that this setup right here, I know it's like terrible, but the solar boiler is only supplying steam for the 2 on the right, the 2 on the left. But anyway, we are back. I decided to just do bronze instead of alumite at this point, just because, like I said, until I get steel, I don't want to go too crazy with the alumite. But yes. So we got our... I think I was saying a creeper spawn right there. So I want to get that sorted out. But yeah, this is the reason I wanted to get the lumber axe. Oh yeah, it makes it so much easier, especially when I'm trying to build out of these spruce logs. Plus they grow pretty dang quick. Oh, charcoal pollinator? Yeah, I'm talking about now that I can farm up lots of spruce, I can do this, but I didn't actually realize that was that expensive. I feel like, is that recipe changed? I don't remember it requiring flint and steel, but it might just be because that mod that added the durability on the tooltip, it looks different. Also, I'm just noticing I have quite a bit of spruce in the tree. I don't have it. This isn't a great place to be growing spruce as it is, but I think it was like 15 logs. It wasn't that much, but that I'll probably chop down those trees just to do a little bit of more room. I just don't want to like clear everything out and just have like a completely just grass. So it's not the best location to be farming that kind of stuff, but all right, we're back. Okay, so I did have this weird kind of, was curious if anyone knew why it did this, but there's only like certain spots that seem to be dark enough to spawn, and I don't know if it's, I'm not actually sure what it's from. Is it from the torches down below? Like, why is only that block? Just a couple random blocks. Yeah, like, there's only like weird few ones that are able to spawn, and I don't know why. It's like, I was thinking, is it because there's like something above it or something? Like, is there, do I have a full blocks up there? Is it something with the slabs that's kind of doing that? But I don't know. I just thought that was kind of, I don't know, it's kind of weird. But all right, we'll just continue building this up. Unfortunately, we don't have builder's wands at this point. I think we can get stone builder's wands, but those don't. I think those only go horizontal. I was curious if I put a full block over it, would that do that? But it didn't. It didn't change the lighting. I was just, I don't know. It just seemed very strange, like just a few of those. But all right. Continued building up our tree here. And almost at the top. And I realized because we'd used slabs, it's actually not connecting, which is... I'm going to hate that. So I decided to put the spruce logs, the planks, so it's like connecting. I think we'll do that way. But after I recorded this, I then started thinking I could just do the logs, the spruce logs, like into the floor, maybe? I don't know. Just kind of noticed that as I was building it. Bit of a pain trying to do this and not fall off. And but I think that'll look cool. I don't want a gap because I think that'll look silly. But yeah, it's a little bit slow going at this point. Also, make sure you don't mine that with a lumber axe because that'll be sad. All right, but yeah, so I do want to do I kind of want to like make it look like there's branches holding up the base. Unfortunately, at this point in the pack, it is going to be a ton of work. And I'm going to ask what the viewers think. What happens if I like mined all the wood, but then just placed it in creative mode, just to make it look cool? But yeah, at this point, there's no way I'm going to be trying to like build platforms out and try to place logs. But I thought, you know, if it's just making things look cool, I don't know. What do we think about if I just place that in creative mode? Yeah, because just being up this high, not having flight, it makes it so difficult to do that. Because I do kind of want to have it like branching out so it looks like it's holding up the platform. But yeah, so I'm going to finish this, and then I think next episode I want to... we need to get steel, because that is quite important. It locks a whole bunch of stuff, like the nether, and then like even just tools and stuff. Being able to craft up tools with steel is gonna make things quite a bit easier for us. I do need a excavator. That's another thing I want to get, and don't think I want to use I don't think I want to use Alamite with that, but yeah. Anyway, that's gonna be for today. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.